In 1943, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry published his book The Little Prince in New York, leaving us the universal secret of friendship and caring love. At the same time, at the same place, the most genius inventor of the 20th century, Nikola Tesla, declared his discoveries regarding light as his most important and unfinished work. His deepest wish was to share the benefit of his science with all humankind.
I'm in the Nikola Tesla Museum in Belgrade, sitting in front of a very old and bulky machine called a Tesla coil. This machine was invented at the end of the 19th century by Nikola Tesla, the inventor, and is today used in the museum as a sort of funny tool for experiments with lighting and electricity. I think this old-fashioned machine, nobody could imagine it was the origin of an amazing experiment. 10 years after the death of Nikola Tesla, two American scientists, Urey and Miller, using this machine, were able to demonstrate the origin of life on Earth. So, using a combination of gases, they imagine being the sort of original atmosphere on Earth, volcano flue gases, exactly like we find now from our car exhaust or industrial chimneys. They were able to produce amino acid. And this reaction, this experiment, was for scientists, for biochemists, a proof regarding the origin of life. But today, we can consider this experiment as a fundamental experiment. We can convert CO2 and combustion gases into something being useful. Amino acid we can use as direct food or fertilizer. The same year, in 1891, Nikola Tesla invented a second device, a fundamental device to be combined with this Tesla coil, a sort of lamp called carbon button lamp, much more sophisticated than the neon tube we still use 1 century later on, because this lamp was able to produce a more efficient lighting than the neon tube, 20 times more efficient for the same quantity of electricity. But this machine was so strange, nobody was able to understand the process of the machine. Science was not ready. It remains, not understandable. And this machine, producing a more efficient light than the neon tube, is in fact the direct ancestor of the high-end particle accelerator we use today. Nikola Tesla was used to say that this carbon button lamp and the Tesla coil was his main invention, more fundamental than electric current, more fundamental than radio, radar, or the electric motor. Why? Because he was able to transmute matter with this lamp, with this source of light, able to vaporize carbon, to vaporize diamond. So at the end of his life, he was unable to understand exactly what was the process, but he realized it was something absolutely amazing. Today, thanks to the astrophysics, we start to understand exactly the process. With this lamp, Nikola Tesla was conceiving the concept of cosmic rays, but now studying the real cosmic rays, we were able to realize what was exactly, the discovery of Nikola Tesla. So, thanks to quantum optics, quantum chemistry, now we are able to finish the job and to produce the real Starlight machine.
The Starlight Machine is a free electron laser directly inspired by astrophysics and the production of universal cosmic light. Like in cosmos, the light can instantaneously reform a volume of molecules. So, for example, transform combustion gases into amino acids in one passage in the tube. To make the Starlight Machine so compact, the inventor had to replace the conventional particle acceleration in long accelerators in vacuum with surfatron acceleration in crystal tubes, magnetic reconnection, and shock waves.
Black snow.
Replacing the Nikola Tesla discovery in a closed carbon button lamp by an open luminescent tube, the light converter can provide countless solutions for some of today's greatest challenges. The Starlight machine consumes only few watt-hour. It can be sized to be easily integrated everywhere. Efficient through one passage, it will be the solution for car exhaust, charcoal thermal plants, industrial chimneys, and one day, all sources of toxic gases. The Starlight machine will reduce pollution, converting it into elementary resources for the planet.
For the first application of this Starlight machine we call light converter, it took us 15 years, more than 15 years, to certify everything regarding the destruction of germs injecting through the air into the machine in one passage. We went to the best addresses all over the world, to the best scientific institution to be sure of everything. Now I think for CO2 conversion, with a potential solution, we have no time available. I think the world is thinking about a tipping point. And for my boys, for the next generation, I think we have to open the door, to share something being a potential option, against the climate change. So it's the reason why we invite all scientific institutions, all scientists all over the world to participate into the exploration of this light converter.
The movement In Looks in Light has set itself the goal of sharing this technology and spreading its benefits into the world. Join the movement. Enlight the world.